Hi, on today's criminal law Q&A, we're going to go over how much time does someone have to serve in jail. As always, what family members ask, how much time are they going to have to serve? And there's a couple of considerations we need to look at. We need to look at their type of sentence and the time they've already served. We're going to look at the different release dates, and we're going to look at how they've earned, good time. Okay? So the first consideration you have to look at is what was someone sentenced to? What is the charge? What is the number of years? From that point, we're going to look at the amount of time they served in jail prior to being sentenced, because they will get credit for time served. The next thing will happen is they will go to jail. The Department of Corrections will then calculate their sentence. They'll find out what their full-term sentence date is, how much time that they had served, and how much time they owed. And they are going to be given 3 different release dates that become important here. One is the full-term date, how much time left to serve if I have to do every day in jail. The second is the parole eligibility date. Many people will be eligible for parole at some point. If you're in there for a general crime, you're parole eligible after 25% of your sentence. If you're in there for a crime of violence, you're eligible for parole after 65% of your sentence. The next date that we look at is what's called your adjusted release date. This is when you can be released after getting good time credits applied to you. Good time is just an accelerated sentence. For general crimes, it's 35%, so you serve 35% of a 10-year sentence, which is 3.5 years, okay? Or a crime of violence is 75%, okay? And that's whether or not you're parole eligible or not. After the passage of the time, you can be released on good time. Now, when it comes to the good time calculation, there's also other classes, other rehabilitative efforts that you can take to give you additional good time, and that will speed up all of your release dates. So if I take some classes, it's going to reduce my full-term discharge date, which then affects parole eligibility and good time release date. Now, important caveat, habitual offenders, they don't get good time. All right? So how much time will I serve in jail? That kind of gives you the ballpark answer for that.